kindly, lords and ladies. I am Rowan Thorne, Bard of the Greenwood.
And I am Rosie McCann, the gem of Ireland's crown. And together we are Rowan and the Rose.
And we are delighted to be here with you all to share some songs with you, as well as what we like to call
Quality edutainment.
It's not just enough to listen to the songs. Sometimes some of these songs have fascinating histories. So this next number that we're going to do, actually, this is something called a rebel song. Now, a rebel song, you will find this in many, many cultures. Pretty much any time you find a culture that is oppressed throughout history, you will find them expressing their rage and their frustration through the use of music and song. However, very frequently, when they write these songs, they can't actually come out and say literally or specifically what they're angry about, because if they were, then the people in power would hurt them in horrible ways. So instead, they have to make use of a poetic device called metaphor. A great example of this is the Irish Rebellion song, The Rising of the Moon, about the Irish Rebellion. They didn't call it The Rising of the Irish Rebellion, because if they had, the British would have caught wind of it and they would have cracked down pretty hard on it. So instead they say, no, it's about the rising of the moon. It's just a harmless little song about, the moon coming up. So this is another song along those lines, which is ostensibly about nothing more than just the changing of the seasons. It's called the Battle Hymn of District 11. As I was heading homeward, bearing up a fruitful load, from a day of sweat and toil in the field, I met with old man Winter as he came upon the road, and he said, stand and deliver, it's your life if you'll not yield. Well, he seemed a cruel season as he snatched up my reward, with a smile as bold as frost upon the rose. I said you might take a harvest, but Winter, rest assured that in our fields of labor something else now surely grows. So come on, ye folk of the district, never wave and never tire. We'll reclaim this land by our own two hands when we set the snow on fire. We'll set old man Snow on fire. Well, it's been a long December being drowned below the heel of Winter with his harsh and brutal flames. But the time is surely coming to rise up and to reveal that we're sick of paying tribute, we're through with playing games. We're sick and tired of toil in a cold and barren ground, while spring it seems so very far away. Yes, the time for waiting's done, so let's bring that harvest round and make winter rule the day. So come on, ye folk of the district, never waver, never tire. We'll reclaim this land by our own two hands when we set the snow on fire. We'll set old man Snow on fire. Let this message quickly spread across this land that once was lost, till every mockingjay resound the call.